Hello. Hello. Ready? Welcome. Okay, Freddie, thank you very much for being on time. So it was actually a long weekend. I don't know if you can listen to me, but we have to start. It is 6:01, so we are going to respect the time this time. But tell me, are you there?
Yes, teacher. Good night.
Good evening. Okay, so no, actually, this is not a lesson. Give me 1 second. That was 8, intermediate, class number 9. So tell me, Freddie, how was your weekend? How was your weekend, Freddie?
Yes, and it was very good because I rest all the weekend.
Nice. That's good. Yes, I actually did the same. I rest 3 days. I rest Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it was
Yes,
actually nice. But tell me, what do you do?
and I visit hospital
Uh-huh.
hospital
Uh-huh.
because I felt some sick,
Okay. Okay.
and the doctor gave me I don't know how do you say it, constancia del seguro de
Ah,
del
uh-huh.
incapacidad,
We can say medical leave.
m-
Medical
medical
leave.
leave,
Yes. So
and
that's
the
the
doctor
meaning of incapacidad.
yes, and the doctor gave me 5 days for
Resting.
that's problem of health about health.
That health problem.
Yes,
Okay, nice. I just have one question, Freddie. So what is the
Yes.
past of visit?
Excuse me?
What is the past of visit? The verb to visit. What is the past?
Visited.
Excellent.
And yes, I visited. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
Yes. I visited the doctor, or we can use I went to the doctor.
Yes, I forget that's verb to be in the past. I
I
forget.
forgot. I forgot.
I forgot. I forgot.
No problem. Actually, we're going to cover simple past later.
Yes.
So we have a new student, I guess. Moses, welcome.
Hi, teacher. Good afternoon.
Good evening. Welcome, Moses. As you may know, my name is Kevin. So you can call me coach, you can call me teacher, you can call me as you want. Okay, or you can also tell me teacher, or I mean Kevin. That's fine.
Okay. Um, Teacher, for the moment.
Okay, okay, welcome. So guys, as usual, thank you very much for joining on time. I really appreciate punctuality. So we are going to start with this activity, which is about emotions. So let's see. So I want you to help me read this and try to guess what emotion this is. So Freddie, help me with this.
Uh, feeling fair or and and
Anxiety.
anxiety.
Very good. So this is feeling fear
Fear.
or anxiety.
Fear or anxiety.
Excellent. So what is this emotion?
Mm, Asustado.
So we can say afraid or scared. So we have afraid or scared. So when we feel fear or anxiety is because we feel or we are afraid or scared. Let's continue. Moses, help me with this.
Displeasure. I, I think is about when something is not like you.
Mhm. So we have feeling displeasure or hostility. What is this emotion?
Synonyms or what?
Uh-huh. I
Uh,
mean, the activity is we are going to read the meaning and we are going to try to guess the emotion. Vamos a leer el significado y vamos a tratar de adivinar la emoción a la que de la que estamos hablando.
okay.
So, yeah, take a look at this picture. So, how is this character feeling right now?
Uh, mm, is that thing should I say?
Yes.
Um, okay. It's like displeasure
Okay. Let's see.
for me.
Freddy, help him.
Excuse me.
And
Que le ayude
angry.
Freddy. Very good. Vaya, lo que vamos a hacer es lo siguiente, Moisés. Yo les voy a enseñar el significado y ustedes van a ver también la picture y van a tratar de adivinar la emoción. Por ejemplo, um,
Yes, angry.
Very good. Excellent. So in this case, the emotion is angry or mad.
Sad.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So what is the meaning of to be angry or to feel angry? Feeling displeasure or hostility. So this is the meaning of angry or mad. So let's take a look at the second one. Freddy, help me with this.
Yes. And feeling unhappy because sometimes it's not
Something.
in- something is not interesting or because you have nothing to do. They are boring,
Bored.
Oh, uh-huh.
bored,
Very good. Yes, in this case, we say bored. So
bored.
feeling unhappy because something is not interesting or because you have nothing to do. So
Okay.
bored. Remember the difference between to be bored and to be boring. So, for example, when we describe something, we usually use ing. So, for example, especially with objects, for example, this class is boring. The teacher is boring. This movie is boring. That song is boring. So most of the times we're describing, or actually, not most of the times, but actually we're describing something. But what happens if something causes a feeling on me? So for example, this movie is boring. So I feel bored. So I'm
Um,
talking about my mood because one thing is ser aburrido y otra cosa es estar
Aburrido.
aburrido. Yes. So bored means estar aburrido. I am bored. I feel bored.
Okay.
What about this one? Moses, help me.
Okay. Not feeling excitement, anger,
Excitement, excitement,
mm,
anger.
anger, or other strong emotions.
Uh-huh. What is this? Not feeling
Relaxed.
excitement. Very good. So we
Okay.
can say relaxed or calm.
Okay.
Just remember that whenever we use this adjective, we don't pronounce the letter L. So we only say calm, calm. I'm not saying calm. I'm just saying calm, calm
Teacher,
or relaxed. Yes,
again, what is the pronunciation? Exciting,
excitement,
exciting.
excitement,
Uh,
excitement.
thank you.
And this one is anger, anger, or other strong emotions. Calm or relaxed. What about this one, Freddy?
Increased energy, very enthusiastic, and eager,
Eager, excellent.
and happy.
Okay, yeah, actually we can say happy, but in this case we can use excited.
Sorry.
Yeah, so do you remember that I told you about false friends in a language? So excited is considered a false friend because most Spanish speaking people will say or will translate this word as excitado. But just be careful because this doesn't mean excitado, it means emocionado. to increased energy, very enthusiastic and eager. Ah, I am excited or I feel excited. Moses,
Okay. Feeling or showing pleasure or contentment.
contentment,
Stop.
contentment.
Contentment.
Yes. What is this? So the previous one was excited. So what is this one? Shall I reveal it? Let's see. This one is happy. Okay, this one is happy. Freddy,
Okay.
help me.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Feeling or showing sorrow and happy. Sad.
Blue.
Perfect. Very good. Yes, we can say I feel sad or I feel blue. So that is the reason this character is actually blue, because that is another way of showing sadness. Okay.
The other way is down or
Mhm.
I feel down.
Very good. Yes, I can say I feel down, I feel blue, I feel sad. Very good. Moses,
Nervous and reserved with the other people. This is shy.
perfect. So we can use shy or timid. So actually, this is very uncommon, I would say. So most people will say shy. I am a shy person. I feel shy, whatever.
Okay.
Freddie,
Feeling bad about an action you did. Mm, um, I don't know, teaching.
so we can
Uh,
say
uh,
sorry or regretful.
regretful.
Yeah. So for example, I feel sorry, or when we say I am sorry, I'm sorry. To feel bad about an action you did, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you.
Oh,
Okay. Regretful is kind of weird to use it. Okay. But just in case you listen to a person saying this, I feel regretful. So it's the same as saying sorry. The last one, Moses.
okay. Feeling or showing shock because of something unexpected. Um,
Sorry. I wait. My bad. Wait. This one.
showing shock or something.
Mm.
Surprise.
Excellent. So we can say surprised or shocked. In this situation, I will say this is a tie because I actually use shocked most of the times. I rarely use surprised. I was surprised. I felt surprised. She was surprised, or she was shocked. Okay, so I would prefer to use this one.
Shocked.
I was shocked. Okay, or I was surprised. Yeah, most of the times I use this one to be shocked.
Surprise is most like happy or a shock is I've seen
Mhm.
Shock
Yeah.
is for bad situation or
Yeah, actually, I will say that. So it depends on the context. So for example, my friends organized me, I don't know, a party. So I was very surprised. I witnessed a car accident or a car crash. So I was very shocked. But actually, we can say both are interchangeable. So, for example, I was very shocked when I was given the raise. For example, I was very shocked. I was very surprised. Yeah, but in this case, shocked, I would say is like stronger. It's like a stronger feeling or emotion. Mhm. So now let's continue with this. Um, I want you to pay attention to this topic because this may get very confusing, especially when it comes about, I'll say, like object pronouns. So just remember that we have object pronouns, which are me, you, her, him, them, us. So those are object pronouns. Please remember that we cannot use object pronouns before the verb. We use pronouns before the verb. Okay. After the verb, we use object pronoun. So that is the keyword, object. Okay. So that is important to know because we are going to use them with these verbs, ask and tell. And we're going to have a little review. So help me read, please, Moses.
real?
Yes,
Okay. To send formal and informal messages using ask and tell.
excellent. So today we're going to learn how to send formal and informal messages by using ask and tell. So let's pay attention to this video.
Hello and welcome to Unit 15 of Interchange Book 1, and this video is about messages with tell and ask. So let's get started. Donna, Katie and Francine are trying to arrange a bachelorette party for their friend Susanna.
All right. So let's pay attention to this. Donna, Katie, and Francine are trying to arrange. To arrange. It is like to organize this, a bachelor party. Okay. So this is like una despedida de soltero for their friend Susan.
I can't believe Suze is getting married.
She's so lucky. Cliff is a great guy.
I know, so exciting. We can throw a bachelorette party for her.
I was thinking the same. We should go to a different country, somewhere in Europe.
Great idea. My friend Amy is a travel agent.
All right, so this is the keyword. So let's pay attention. Great idea. My friend Amy is a travel agent. What is a travel agent? So, for example, you call an airline, Avianca. So you call customer service, and the person who will assist you is considered a travel agent.
That's convenient. Could you ask her to meet us one day?
All right, so this is what I was talking about. That's convenient. Could you ask her to meet us one day? So I want you to use the elements that we are using because we're using modal verbs, we're using the subject, then we're using ask, which is going to be the main verb, and we're using this one, which is the object pronoun. Okay, so I want you to pay attention to the structure because we're using her after ask. So you are going to be like the person, you is going to be like the person who is going to send the message. And her is the person who is going to receive the message. But teacher, we have another verb here, to meet. So actually, this is not the main verb of this question. This is considered the infinitive verb because the main verb is ask. Okay, could you ask her to meet us one day? So her is replacing what? What is her replacing? Who knows? ¿A quién está reemplazando her? Porque para usar, ajá,
She.
pero ¿quién es she? ¿Quién es she?
Travel agent.
There you go. Perfect. So this person said, my friend is a travel agent. Ah, so her is replacing travel agent, or we already know that we are talking about her friend. Okay, so for you to use object pronouns, we need to mention or we need to know who we are talking about. Nosotros tenemos que saber de quién estamos hablando. ¿Ok? Con anterioridad.
Sure. When do we want to go on our trip? Would you tell her that we want to go when it's cheap?
All right. So now we're using tell. In the first sentence or question, we were using ask. And this one we are using tell. So let's pay attention to the elements. And this one we are using that because we're using tell. And the previous one, because we were using ask, we weren't using that. So would you tell her that we want to go when it's cheap? So I'll give you a piece of advice. Would is the equivalent of ida. I mean, iría, I guess, in Spanish. Like, le dirías a ella que we want to go when it's cheap. So remember, this one is like dirías, diría.
Okay, sure. I'll text her now.
2 minutes later.
So I've written, hi, Amy. Could you meet my friends and I one day? We want to book a trip. And we want to go when it's cheap. Anything else?
Could you tell her that we're all available next Friday?
Okay. We're all available next Friday. Thanks. Yay! I'm so excited!
So the grammar that we're looking at in this video is messages with tell and ask. So messages are when we communicate with someone indirectly, okay? And in these messages we will use ask for a request and tell for a statement or a fact. So first let's have a look at this example. So this one uses ask, and one of the girls from the dialogue asked, could you ask her to meet us one day? So the structure, well, it always starts with a modal, like could or would, okay? Could you ask her to meet us one day? And we've used ask, and ask is always used in conjunction with the infinitive. And remember, infinitives are to and the verb in its base form. Could you ask her to meet us one day? So the person who has received this indirect request sends the direct request. Hi Amy, could you meet my friends and I one day? So this is the direct request. So let's have a look a little bit more at the structure. So if we use quasvo, okay? So this is how the request is formed. So
we're going to stop it here because I would like to explain this to you. like in order for you to understand better. So let's pay attention to this. So the first thing that we need to keep in mind is that we can use modal verbs. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So the first one that we have is can, which is considered informal. Then we have could, which is formal, and would, which is considered very formal. Okay, so let's keep this in mind. Can informal, could formal, would very formal. So this is the structure when we want to use tail. I know it may look a little bit like long or confusing, but just let's pay attention how we turn this into a, an indirect question or request, I will say. So help me with this structure, Freddy.
The structure, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Modal verb plus subject plus tell plus object pronoun, person plus statement, message
Excellent.
plus
Uh-huh.
mm,
Uh-huh, Freddy. What is this?
ex uh, mm,
Question mark.
question mark. I forgot.
No problem. So yes, we have modal verb, subject, tail, object pronoun, or the person who is receiving, who is going to receive the message, and the statement, which is going to be the message. Okay, so let's pay attention to statement. In this case, we are going to use a statement because we will use the verb to tell. Okay, so we have, this is my statement. I'm visiting my parents next weekend. So if I want someone to send this to another person, I'll use this. So, modal verb, can, could, would. The subject, ¿quién va a mandar el mensaje? You, you. Tell, 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 tell. The person who is going to receive the message. It could be an object pronoun or a person. In this case, I will use this like a person or a noun. The teacher. So the teacher will receive the message. The teacher, the teacher, the teacher. And we need the statement, which is going to be the message to be sent. So let's pay attention because I'm not changing anything of the statement. So could you tell the teacher I'm visiting my parents next weekend? I mean, can you tell? Could you tell the teacher I'm visiting my parents next weekend? Would you tell the teacher I'm visiting my parents next weekend? So I think this is pretty easy. Okay. So we just need to know who the recipient will be. Ok, solo tenemos que saber quién va a ser el receptor, quién va a recibir el mensaje. Let's suppose that I'm not gonna tell this to my teacher. Maybe I wanna say my mom. No, my mom, no. Let's see, my cousin. So in this case, I will change this and I place cousin. Hey, can you tell my cousin I'm visiting my parents next weekend? Could you tell my brother? Could you tell my sister, my neighbor, my grandma, my grandpa? Okay. So the recipient will change depending on the context. Do you have any questions about this?
Me.
Mhm.
And no sé, algo así entendido, como que cuando usamos ask es como para preguntar algo.
Exactly.
Y tell es como que si está contando algo.
Exacto. O en este caso lo podemos usar como decir, hey, le puedes decir al teacher de que este fin de semana voy a visitar a mis padres. Le puedes
Ujú.
decir al teacher, le puedes decir a mi mamá, le puedes decir a mi abuelo, le puedes decir a mi vecino, a mi jefe, a mi compañero.
Sí.
And so actually that's the same in English. Okay, and we use it a lot in Spanish. Hey, le puedes decir al teacher que no voy a poder llegar a la clase. So in this case, for example, hey, can you tell the teacher I'm not joining the class today, for example? So that's just an example, okay? Could you tell the teacher, por ejemplo, esa persona no tiene cómo contactarme a mí? Entonces lo que va a hacer esa persona es decirle, por ejemplo, Victoria le dice a Moisés que me diga algo a mí. Entonces Victoria va a hacer, hey, Moses, could you tell the teacher I'm not joining the class today? Entonces, es bastante común que nosotros lo usemos. Do you have any other questions, Freddy?
No, no question.
What about
No
you,
question.
Moses? Do you have any questions?
No,
All right.
maybe for
Uh-huh.
the ask.
Ask. Okay, let's see. But before we continue with ask, let's see. We can omit the modal verb sometimes. So for example, this is my statement. I'm not coming home tonight. So I will use this is I have forgotten the name of this topic. Imperative. This is an imperative. Hey, tell mom I'm not coming home tonight. So especially when I'm talking directly to the person. So let's suppose that I'm talking to my brother, and I tell him, hey, tell mom I'm not coming home tonight. So in this case, because I don't want to sound like really formal, just want to sound a little bit informal. So, hey, tell mom I'm not coming home tonight. So I know, and my brother knows, I'm talking to him. Mi hermano sabe que yo le estoy hablando a él. Entonces, because there is confidence between my brother and I'm going to use this. Okay? Imperative. Hey, tell mom I'm not coming home tonight. Okay? It's not even a question. Solo le estoy diciendo a mi hermano, esto es un command. Ok, es como que yo le ordeno a mi hermano que lo haga. Por eso no lo estoy usando en modo de pregunta. Solo estoy diciendo, hey, mira, decirle a mi mamá que decirle a mi mamá que no va a llegar ahora, en la noche. Así, hey, decirle esto a mi mami. Hey, mira, decirle esto. No estoy diciendo, mira, le puedes decir esto, esto y esto y esto. No, solo le digo de un solo, hey, mira, decirle a mi mamá que no va a llegar ahora en la noche. So in this case, we are omitting the modal verb. I'm not coming home tonight. Tell mom I'm not coming home tonight. Now let's see some example. Actually, let's practice. So what happens if I tell you this, Freddie? She's going to melt the chocolate for the bananas. Let's suppose that you want to tell this message to your sister. No, yeah, to your sister. Let's suppose que su mamá va a hacer esta acción y usted quiere decirle, no, espérame, perdón. Supongamos que su hermana va a hacer esta acción y su mamá no sabe. Entonces usted le dice a su hermano que le mande este mensaje a su mamá. ¿Cómo lo haría?
She's
For
going
the
to-
first wall, for the first
Ujú.
way, uh, Could you tell my mom she's going to melt the chocolate for the bananas?
Excellent. Very good, Moses. Very good. Could you tell me, mom, she's going to melt the chocolate for the bananas? Or we can say this, because actually we don't know who she is. So we can say this. Hey, could you tell mom, or could you tell my mom that, or we're gonna meet that, could you tell my mom that my sister is going to melt the chocolate for the bananas? Or easily, we've been talking about my sister, so we know that, that this is my sister. Hey, can you tell my mom that she's going to melt the chocolate for the bananas? So that was perfect. Now let's see. He's going to pay for the tickets. Freddie.
Yes, can you tell mm, he's going to pay for the tickets? Can you tell my mom that he's going to pay for the tickets?
Excellent. Perfect. Excellent. I'm dropping out of school. I'm dropping out of school soon. Freddie. I'm sorry, Moses.
Okay. Um, Dropping out is, what is the meaning?
Like to quit. Como que voy a dejar la escuela, voy a dejar de estudiar.
No. Can you tell my mom I am dropping out of the school soon?
Perfect. Excellent. So I don't see the here. So just remember, I'm dropping out of school soon. No me le agregue más palabritas aquí.
Dropping
Okay.
out. Dropping out.
Of school, not of the school.
Sorry.
No problem. The little girls are not getting along with the boys. In this case, to get along means llevarse bien. So the little girls are not getting along with the boys. So Freddie, how will you change this?
Okay. Can you tell to my mom?
Can you tell to my
Uh,
mom?
No, no. Can you tell my mom the little girls are not getting along with the boys?
Excellent. Very good. Perfect. Hey, can you tell my mom? Can you tell me, mom, the girls are not getting along with the boys? That was excellent. So just remember, because we are asking, and it is just a question, we need to raise the intonation at the end. Hey, can you tell mom? Can you tell my mom that the little girls are not getting along with the boys? Entonces, nos vamos para arriba al final. No nos vamos para abajo, nos vamos para arriba. With the boys. But it was excellent, very good. So, now let's talk about ask, which is a little bit more complex. So we have the structure. Moses, help me with the structure.
Sorry, DJ. I read.
Yes, the structure.
Okay, the structure. Modal verb plus subject plus ask plus object pronoun slash person plus infinitive verb plus object pronoun slash person plus complement plus question mark.
Excellent. So let's see. We have two object pronouns, or like two people here. So first we have the modal verb, then we have the subject, then ask, then the object pronoun, then the infinitive verb, then the object pronoun again, then a complement and the question mark. So this will also be like a request. So it can be a complement or request. So let's pay attention to this. Can the teacher send me the PDF document? But the teacher is not in his office at the moment. Entonces, el teacher no está presente. So, who is there? The secretary is there. Entonces, yo le voy a decir a ella que le diga al teacher que si él me puede mandar el documento a mí. So, let's process this information. Hey, can you ask the teacher to send me the PDF document? So actually, in this case, we will say like, le puedes preguntar o también puede significar le puedes pedir. ¿Ok? Because ask también, también se puede usar en el significado de pedir. ¿Ok? Hey, le puedes pedir al teacher que me mande el PDF document. It sounds better, right? So we have can, modal verb can, subject, you, ask, object pronoun or person, the teacher, infinitive verb, to send, object pronoun, me, and the complement, the PDF document, and the question mark, the question mark. So just remember, the complement, I'm sorry, infinitive verb. Cuando nosotros hablamos de verbo infinitivo es cuando lleva el tú al principio. Pero recuerden que esto no lo hace el verbo principal. The main verb will be this one, ask. ¿Ok? Can you ask a quién? Al teacher que me mande, ¿a quién? A mí, que me mande el PDF document. Entonces hay que reconocer quién es este you. Como no está el teacher, solo la secretaria, entonces la persona que está diciendo esta oración le está hablando a la secretaria. Supongamos que yo soy un alumno y el teacher no está y solo está la secretaria. Entonces yo le voy a decir a la secretaria, hey, mire, ¿le puede pedir al teacher que me mande el documento, el PDF document? Please, podemos hablar al final, please. So, hey, can you ask the teacher to send me the PDF document? So just let's pay attention to the structure. I know it is a little bit confusing, but through the time we're going to get used to it. Okay, especially if we practice it. So, any questions about this?
No.
All right. So, let's read this one. Freddy, you're going to be the secretary, and Moses, you're going to be the caller.
Okay, secretary, Mr. Santos' office. Call
Chloe
speaking.
speaking. Aha.
Chloe is speaking.
Moses. Moses.
Sorry, teacher. I was more muted. How do you say silenciado?
I was in mute.
Muted.
I was
I-
in mute. I was in mute.
I was in mute.
Mhm.
Okay. Color. Is Mr. Santos in his office?
No, he is not.
He
He is not. He's in a meeting at the moment.
Could you ask him to call me when he is available?
Sure thing. I'll tell him.
excellent. So let's pay attention to the context. Mr. Santos' office, Chloe speaking. Is Mr. Santos in his office? No, he's not. He's in a meeting at the moment. So he's not available, right? So the caller tell her, hey, could you ask him a quién? ¿Quién es este him?
Mr. Santos.
Excellent. Could you ask Mr. Santos to call me when he is available? So, could you, le está hablando aquí a la secretaria, obviamente. Ask a quién, Mr. Santos. ¿Qué pasa? To call a quién, a él mismo, al caller. Could you ask Mr. Santos to call me when he is available? Sure thing. I'll tell him. No te preocupes, o está bien. Yo le diré. Any questions about this so far?
No question.
Not this shit.
Perfect.
Oh, wait.
Mhm. So we have this, actually, this is the last activity that we're going to do right now because we have 10 minutes left. So this was everything for today. So right now we're gonna practice this.
Teacher,
Yes, tell me.
will be the presentation in the classroom.
Yes, I can send you this presentation and I will also send upload the video on the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome. So we're going to do this activity. We are going to practice be going to and present progressive. We have 15 questions. So I will send you the link so you can access this, and this is the pin code that you need to access. So remember that you need to write down your name and enter the pin code. So I just sent you the link over. En el chat les mandé el link. Métanse en el link y metan el pin, which is going to be 5A3A399. ¿Se pudieron meter? Freddy, very good. Moses,
Yes, I'm ready.
perfect. Moses?
I just introducing the numbers. The
Okay.
key.
Okay. Perfect. So let's start. So we have present progressive versus future. So this is the first question. Jack and Peter are late today. Excellent. So we have Jack and Peter are coming home late today. Remember that we are using progressive. In progressive, we use the ing form. Okay, ing. Perfect. So the mouse is singing. Perfect. Good. So in the laundromat, we are washing our clothes. Let's see, we're washing our clothes. Are not this one? No. Are we or no, actually, this is the best option. This is easy, guys. Very good. Perfect. The most suitable question. The most suitable question for the picture is very good. Very good. This is a yes no question. Be careful. That is not reading ing form. Easy. Esta porque pongamos la atención en cómo está el verbo. Aquí sería because Yuli and I are studying mathematics. Porque our teacher sí tenemos I. Porque estamos hablando de dos personas. Entonces, como si nosotros cambiáramos esto y usáramos un pronoun, el que nosotros usaríamos sería we are studying math. Okay, so She and I are studying math. En ese se pueden equivocar si quieren, porque esto sí no, todavía no lo hemos visto. Very good. And this one will be, mopping. Harriet estará mopping el piso esta tarde. Will be, we're talking about the future. So what are the future expressions that we have? Perfect. Perfect. And the last one. No, actually, no, this one is not in English. Sorry. So let's skip this one. Sorry. There is no third place. Freddy, very good. Moses, perfect. So,
Yes.
guys, very good. Do you have any questions about today's topic?
Sorry, Fred.
Sorry, Freddy, sorry. Do you have any questions about today's topic? Questions?
No,
No?
question, teacher. All
Okay.
is clear.
Very good. Now just let me check the attendance. Just give me 1 second.